So, you in Korea you receive 50 million of these bills, yes, and they were sent from where?
See, those I didn't receive them. One guy I know, he received it. Yeah, and he told me, I don't know exactly where. He told me he received it. Some guy just called him up and delivered this consignment box. And he asked for 10% after receiving it. And he said it was a street spendable money. It did not require cleaning. So he received it and he opened it, and it wasn't street spendable money. It was black-coated money. So he told the guy who delivered it, said, why you lied to me? If it's not street spendable money. Then the guy told him, if you can clean it, then he wants to have 10% of the bill. But we tried to have this thing cleaned by French people at one time, but it was not successful because they wanted mercury from Europe.
So then you left Korea and you came to Thailand, yes? So hang on. Okay, one second. You come here. Hãy khôngนั่งกับเพื่อนได้ไหมครับผมจะคุยคนเดียว Okay.
So once I came to Thailand, I deleted the phone and all those contacts don't contact me because all of a sudden no number to contact. So the contacts that I just didn't delete them. Some of my just email addresses and phone numbers on there, and mostly Ghana, Liberia, Nigeria, those countries. And I lost a lot of money. I've been scammed quite a bit.
In Korea?
Yeah, by dealing with these people. But, for the same reason. Yeah, I was too embarrassed to come forward, share the information, so I didn't. And after I came here, this whole thing started with Thomas, who contacted me for consignment. And after I got the consignment, I tried to clean. Both Thomas also tried to clean. He actually said he came with the cleaning chemical in the box. And he said later the chemical is too concentrated, and it's very dangerous to health. And he's not confident that he can clean it or something. So he brought both consignment and cleaning chemical together. And I do believe he still has the chemical in his apartment someplace to clean. And out of the 3 boxes, one of them during the cleaning process it got damaged, so it's been thrown out. Second box was clean, and Thomas' friend, he's the one who through this American embassy somehow transferred the bill out to this bank, the Warwick Bank in London. And third box is the one that I had.
And did the money go to the Woolwich Bank? No, there's a problem. Yes, with the code.
When I was in Korea, people contact me and they say, okay, we are going to transfer the money to you. They send you the account number, they send you the passkey code, and they send you the website. So you go in there and you check, and while money is being transferred, in the middle it stops, about 60% it stops, and it says it requires transfer code. So then I contact them, hey, what is the transfer code? Oh, that you have to pay so many dollars to get it. It's all bullshit. I've been through it so many times. I realized it was bullshit, and everything came to end when I dropped the phone number. That's when it stopped.
No, but you met Thomas, and you were dealing with Thomas here, though.
I don't know how Thomas got hold of me.
So when you met Thomas, you started with the black dollar again then, here in Thailand.
And with this instance that I have with you and Captain Lag and everybody, it's going to stop.
Yeah,
I'm
so
going to discontinue my phone.
So Tom, you met Thomas when you were here.
Right. Thomas contacted me somehow.
Thomas contacted you somehow, and then there were more boxes coming.
Right.
Yes.
Three boxes. I just told you what happened.
How long were you in Thailand when you met Thomas? About?
I would say about 6-7 months.
6-7 months.
Yeah, it was 6-7 months.
So the first 6-7 months was peaceful.
It was quiet.
Quiet. And then you met him, and the action started.
Yeah.
How long did you know? And how long did you know Thomas before you felt something was wrong? I mean, weren't you suspicious after what happened in Korea?
Well, like I said last night, I believe I got somehow tricked because when Thomas brings some solution and while I'm seated in front, he's in the back, and then in dark, he's got a switch on something. I mean, after I hear your explanation, it just sounds so much like it.
But when he did it, you believed it?
At the time I did. At the time I did. At the time I did. And even when you were telling me the other night, I was skeptical. But then when first bag was cleaned, later what I found was I stayed there with them all time. But when they showed me the clean, not the black coated bill, clean bill, it was on top. So I thought everything below in that bucket was all in that shape. It was just wet. But when these guys started demanding more money, for other cleaning chemicals to make the paper more resilient instead of tearing, and I didn't have money, so you kept it in the condition, and they didn't come. They said that they invested like $300,000 in this chemical, and so in my mind I wonder if you invested $300,000, why these guys are all of a sudden just disappear? Don't ask for this money, or don't try to even clean this money. And so after having it in the condition for about 3 weeks, I wondered. So I opened the lid, and what I saw was the paper, which was soaked in water or some kind of shit water, smelly water, for so long, and the paper was it was mushed. It was paper, and then underneath was nothing changed. The coated money, the soaked in water. That's when I said, wow, how could this be? Because I know I stayed with them. I mean, it's not like I had my eyes closed, right? So when you mentioned yesterday, you said in blink of eye, you said you can change this thing,
So, but when it all came wet and it's all destroyed, when did that happen?
That was after the consignment. I got the consignment, first consignment from Thomas.
Oh, okay. And so then you knew that there must be some scam going on.
Right. Yeah. After carrying that bucket around for 1 month and opening up, I mean, I couldn't believe it, because I was there and I saw them. It's impossible how they put 2 or 3 sheets of printed money on top of that thing and just showing, look, it clean. I really believed. But then when I opened it, wow.
It all dissolved.
Yeah, dissolved. And then, so even until I met you, I was wondering in my mind, how is this thing possible? I'm just wondering. Then when I hear your explanation,
I mean, when you met me, I mean, you told me you had about $500,000, yes? But actually you had more.
Did you count? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I told you, I don't know exactly how much is in there. I think there's $500,000 in that brown bag, and the rest of it is probably $3 million. But I don't know. I never counted.
Yeah, but when I spoke to you on the telephone, you said that you only had the $500,000 with you, that the other $3 million was at home.
Well, it was in the car, and when you brought me in, I was going to just share everything. I wasn't going to hide. So I
but why did you say that you only had $500,000 then?
No, the $500,000 was in the bag.
Yeah. But you said that you only had $500,000 in the car originally when I spoke to you on the phone.
Yeah, because
originally the deal was going to be for $4 million.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. I couldn't completely trust you.
You couldn't trust me?
I could not.
You could not?
I could not.
You could not trust me about what? That I would give you real money?
Yeah. Because it's too good to be true. It never happened to me before. No one walked up to me and said, I'll give you 70 cents for a dollar. And, you need to think about this, okay, from my perspective. How does he know? How does he know that this money is good? How does he know that? What if this money was paper, or what if this is all mixed? Some good, some not good. There's no way this guy can tell unless he really sits down and cleans. So how could he say he will give me 70 cents to a dollar? Your offer was too good to be true.
Mhm.
So although quick money was very attracting, so initially I said, okay, this consignment I have, I just give it to him if he's gonna give me the money. But then second thought is, it's really strange. I never had anyone offer me that, and usually it's like maybe some down payment, and after I clean it, then I give you the balance. Something like that makes more sense. But your offer was, okay, I believe you 100%, that whatever you have is a genuine money, and as soon as I clean it, I'm going to get my 30%, therefore I'm going to give you 70% in advance. It's too good to be true. So that's when maybe I'll try with $500,000. And let's see if he indeed deliver $350,000 to me, and it didn't happen. So that's where we are. But your offer was too good to be true. That's why I changed my mind. You understand? Because I never had anyone offer me like that. Never. And your rationale of how do you trust me? How do you trust the consignment that everything is good? Not possible. Not possible. I should not have trusted you, but I did, and I'm glad I did, because this gives me an opportunity to start everything new. Otherwise, I would have not come forward with other piece of information.
Okay. Listen, can you I want you to write down all the Black Dollar Gang members that you have in your phone.